So I don't know if you guys have been following this story, if you've seen it, but I'm going to talk about it real quick. The whole debacle at Penn State involving Jason Kelce, Travis Kelce's older brother, right? I find this, even though this is a very short clip and everything surrounding it, I haven't read any comments on this or anything. I've heard very little commentary on this, but I'm sure millions of people are commenting on it. I just haven't. I intentionally avoid hearing commentary on stuff before I comment. I don't want to steal anybody's stuff. So that's my thing. But this is what, when I heard this, when I saw what happened, first of all, shout out to Jason Kelce. I fucks with Jason Kelce. I fucked with him when he was in the league years ago. I knew he was a cool motherfucker. I fucks with him now. You know what I'm saying? He don't get everything right. He says some problematic stuff here and there. I got a video of him saying some problematic stuff. Not crazy though. He's a guy. He's a sensitive man though. Clearly, he's a sensitive man. He's a thinker. You can tell he's a thinker. He's a thinking man. I just have a lot of respect for him. Right. I like him exponentially more than I like Travis, and I don't have a problem with Travis either. I just like Kelce more. Jason reminds me more of my, somebody I could vibe with easier. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to put that out there because I do have immense amounts of respect for both of those men, and I just like how they talk about stuff, and I listen to a lot of clips of their podcast and some episodes of it, and yeah, I just like how they talk about stuff. I like how Travis didn't throw Kayla Nicole under the bus, even though all that bullshit was happening surrounding her. I like how, from the outside looking in, I like how he treats Taylor Swift. Even though I don't care for Taylor Swift, to be honest with you. But yeah, I still like how he treats her. I still think she deserves respect. And he gives it to her. But with all that being said, when I watched this video, my brain instantly said, well, what's the thing?
Whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
I instantly jumped up. I was like, see, this is exactly what we're talking about, right? So we're going to go through the video and I'm going to explain to you guys what I was thinking after I saw this. You guys let me know if this is what you got from it too.
Kelce. Hey, Kelce. How does it feel your brothers is back at Taylor Swift? Kelce, can I get a fist bump? Kelce, can I get a fist bump?
Boom. I love Jason for doing that. That was lit. So you guys heard what he said. I don't want to repeat it. But he said to Jason, hey, Jason, how does it feel to have a brother that is an F slur for dating Taylor Swift? Now, there were several things that jumped out to me. Several things. One of the reasons why I think this happened, I think it's deeply connected to politics. Taylor Swift's alliance with the Democratic establishment is pissing young white tea men off. It's making young white men climb up a wall, right? Because she was the pinnacle of beauty to a lot of white men. She was skinny, she's thin, they've always held her on that pedestal for being so thin. And now she's dating, and now she's like completely aligned with Kamala and the Democratic establishment. And I think that a lot of the anxieties of white tea men are starting to spill over into other places and spaces. And I think that a lot of this, if not all of this, is rooted in that, right? I think a huge part of it is that. I won't say all of it because I got another big piece. Why I think this happened. Okay. So the other reason that I think this happened is because of how Travis Kelce treats Taylor Swift, right? For all intents and purposes, they have a loving, respectful relationship. From the outside looking in, I don't know what's going on internally, but from the outside looking in, he treats her with the utmost respect, right? He doesn't badmouth her. They've tried to get people to badmouth. People have tried to get him to badmouth her and so on and so forth. But what I'm saying is it is abundantly clear that good men cannot exist. That's why it's all men until it's no men. Because the way that the patriarchy will send its minions to attack the perceived good men is crazy. Like, you see it. This is an example of that. The patriarchy will, send out its drone bees to go out and, buzz around and get, eliminate threats at all costs. And you can't convince me otherwise. You can't tell me that isn't a huge part of this exchange. A huge part of this exchange is rooted in men don't like Travis Kelce because Travis Kelce isn't treating Taylor Swift the way that they wish that they could treat Taylor Swift, which is disrespectfully. He pedestalizes her. I won't even say he pedestalizes her. She's on his level. He doesn't pedestalize her. I won't say that. She's on his level. He treats her as an equal. And men, the patriarchy cannot have any representations of men that exist like that. The patriarchy cannot have those men existing. Those men must be attacked. They must be destroyed. Period. I see it day in, day out with the things that I say. They have to attack you. They have to. They have to get you. They have to get you off of your game. They have to call you a slur. They can't engage in the conversation. But they have to do something to disrupt you, to distract you, to deter you. And that's why I say that the men's only purpose now, or not only, men's sole purpose, men's biggest purpose, outside of being, human fodder for wars, and outside of working and dying in these factories, and dying in these offices, and dying in these hospitals, and dying in these streets of drug overdoses and whatnot. You're, as a man, what you're supposed to do is protect the patriarchy. Men are protectors. But we don't protect the weaker. We don't protect the more vulnerable. We protect the patriarchy. We protect the system. We protect the brotherhood. And I really feel bad for Jason, because now, he has to go around and, I heard this apology and I'm just like, I get it. He has to apologize, but I don't know.
In a heated moment, I'm not happy with anything that took place. I'm not proud of it. And, in a heated moment, I chose to greet hate with hate. And I just don't think that that's a productive thing. I really don't. In that moment, I fell down to a level that I shouldn't have. I try to live my life by the golden rule. That's what I've always been taught. I
think that falls within the golden rule, Mr. Kelce. Treat others as you would want to be treated. That man didn't treat you the way that he wanted to be treated, and you reacted in kind.
Treat people with common decency and respect, and I'm going to keep doing that moving forward.
I think slamming his phone was him treating him with kindness and common decency, because he could have picked that boy up like a rag doll. Instead, he just chose to smash his property. Look at him. He's a freaking giant. He's a mammoth of a man. White men are like the brashness, the audacity of this 165-pound white man doing this to Travis Kelce, to Jason Kelce is crazy.
Even though I fell short this week, I'm going to do that moving forward and continue to do that. So
we got your back, man. I fucks with Jason, man. I fucks with Jason. I like him. I think he's a good guy. But the idiot who said that to Jason, he needs to be reprimanded. I hope he's enrolled in the school so they can kick him out. Wherever he's working, I think they should fire him. If his family has a business, dox it. Definitely. 100%, man. Because they taught him that. I don't care. I'm tired of it. These people, They can't exist. They don't belong in civilized society. They don't belong in polite society, quote unquote. They don't. I ain't saying unalive them, but they need to be ostracized. They need to pay a price. So shout out to Jason, shout out to Travis. Even shout out to Taylor, because she was hurt by this too, I'm sure. So shout out to their whole family, man. My brother would do this. I'll do this for my brother. I would have hemmed him up.